was a momentary blip, sir. It went into orbit and then dematerialized off of my scanner.
That is most irregular. I know of no ship that can appear out of nowhere and then just materialize itself out of our scanner range. Except one.
What is it, Commander?
A Time Lord space machine. A TARDIS.
Time Lord?
Yes.
Do you think they know of our plan?
No. If they did, they would not have shown themselves. And there is only one Time Lord I know of who would even dare come here.
The Doctor?
Yes. And if that was him, and he's on Skaro now, then he'll die with the Daleks. Take us down, and prepare the Nova device. By this time tomorrow, the Daleks and the Doctor will be little more than space dust on a dead cinder, and we shall be victorious. Prepare to land. Coordinates 532 Mach 374.
Commander, receiving priority signal from Outpost Varna. A Dalek reconnaissance fleet has just obliterated itself.
What?
Second message. Sector 2 in Varna Quadrant. Dalek battlecruiser engaging Movellan attack craft. Battlecruiser obliterated. Third message. Sol system, Sector 914. Space station and Dalek cruiser obliterated.
Space station? Nora. Confirm space station. Is it the prison barge? Confirmed, sir. Completely destroyed. Casualties?
Heavy. Sir, there is an escape pod missing from the debris. We are also intercepting a Galaxy Garrison transmission code 3. It is scrambled.
Have it decoded and sent to my booth.
Sir, shall we land or set course to rendezvous with our outpost?
Take us into orbit. These sudden turn of events intrigue me. They will require 3.36 hours to contemplate. Meanwhile, make a thorough scan of the planet's surface and avoid its defenses.
Understood, Commander.
Well, this is Skaro, all right? You know, Landon, you really have a penchant for getting us into trouble. Me? Now, Doctor, who was the one who said never let die when Barusa found out about that? All right, never mind. You made your point. Just be careful next time. Aye, aye, sir.
If there is a next time, Doctor, did you say Skaro?
I believe that's what I said. Yes, well, this is Skaro, all right.
Doctor, do you realize where we are? There must be Daleks swarming all over the place by now.
Not necessarily. When the Daleks left Skaro, they abandoned it. The Daleks abandoned their own home world? Well, not exactly. You see, Skaro was no longer of any use to them. Besides, if any of their enemies discovered their home planet, they could set out to try and destroy it. And there are still inhabitants on Skaro.
Inhabitants? But I thought Skaro was a dead world.
Dylan, what did they teach you on Cass?
A lot of things. Isogeometrics, plasmageonics, tricedial photonics.
In plain English, grammar, mathematics, and history.
Well, yeah, and more.
But they certainly have taught you how to expand your vocabulary. Landon, now that we're here, let's have a look.
Oh, no, I'm not going out there.
Fine, stay here. Landon? Well, I don't know, Doctor. Landon! Coming. Let's go. Oh, Dylan. The defense screens are powering down, so if you're suddenly surrounded by Daleks, just give yourself up. I wouldn't want my new, paint job to get scratched. Be seeing you. Doctor, I didn't touch the defense screens. I know.
Doctor, since Susie Joe is asleep and couldn't answer the Daleks anyways, I thought I'd go with you.
Well, if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Good. Let's go then. That's it. Little more. Little more. Okay, now get somebody on it.
Tyson, everything's moving along smoothly.
Good. We'll have this housing complex built on schedule.
I wanted to thank you for coming back to Skaro. After you and that professor fellow captured Davros, I kind of figured we'd be on our own again.
Well, I liked what you showed me, and I figured that since as far as my government is concerned I'm lost in action, I might as well wait until the next galaxy transport arrives.
That's at least 8 months.
Yes, but look at what we've done in 3.
Beautiful, isn't it? We're finally bringing some life back to this old world. However, it is unfortunate that more than half of Skaro is still uninhabitable. But the underground bunkers are shelter enough. It's the digging the people don't like.
And that's why we're building above ground. Any word on the Thals living in the hill country?
Nothing yet. It's only been a few days. Give our expedition team some time.
Time. And right now we seem to have an abundance of that. So let's make use of it. You over there, get those cogs into place. Come on!
Got it!
Commander, we have identified the source of the lasonic transmission that destroyed the Daleks. It originated from Skaro.
Skaro? Then someone on Skaro has discovered a way to destroy the Daleks from a distance.
Sir, the communique has been decoded. It was a warning to the Earth Defense Directorate Galaxy Garrison. It is believed that Davros escaped the prison barge.
So our fear is confirmed.
If Davros did escape, probability of coming back to Skaro is 86.324%.
Davros destroyed his own creations.
We do know that there are Dalek factions. Some are loyal to Davros, others are not. Most do not care.
But it is the non-loyalists that have discovered a cure to our little virus. But if we were to have that lasonic weapon,
we could finish the Daleks forever.
Disconnect the Nova device and place back into storage. I think we'll land and do some reconnaissance.
Yes, Commander.
And Mecha, if we cannot take the weapon, we shall destroy it. And Skaro as well.
Yes, Commander.
All stations, prepare to land.
Doctor, do you have any idea where we're going?
I know precisely where I'm going. You just keep an eye out for landmines.
Landmines? Hey, what's that?
I don't know. Looks like a spaceship. Obviously, Doctor.
It's landing.
It certainly is. Let's get a closer look, shall we?
Burrowing into the ground. Never seen a ship do that before. Burrowing procedure complete.
Excellent. Prepare for disembarkation. Fascinating.
Interesting technique of camouflage and defense.
But how far away would you say that is, Dylan?
A mile.
Shall we go for a walk? Sort of, welcome them?
Down there.
Why not? We'll say that we're the, welcoming convoy. Any sign of Daleks? Scattered readings, Commander. For some reason, the effect of the lasonic transmission did not destroy the Daleks on Skaro, but it has damaged their defenses and their tracking systems. Apparently, we have landed undetected.
Negative. We have not landed undetected. Surface thermal scan indicates 3 individuals heading in our direction.
Visual. Closer. There. Is that the Doctor?
Who?
I'm not sure. Lova, I want a thorough bioscan of that person there. The one with the long... whatever that is.
Yes, Commander. If it is the Doctor, he may try to interfere.
I don't think so.
Shall we capture him for interrogation?
Negative. He will be far more valuable to us as a friend.
Understood, Commander.
Now entering Skaro, Sector 1A.
How far we are? Undetected, sir.
Take us into orbit. Mr. Leslie, get a landing party together. We're going down.
Captain, the ion emissions seem to split here in orbit. One trail leads away from Skaro. The other dissipates and head down to the planet's surface.
We want the one that heads for the surface. Mr. Lin, scan the planet for the escape pod. When you lock on, send the coordinates to Roy in the transporter room.
Yes, sir.
Coordinates received. I'll set you down about 800 yards to the west.
Good enough. Energize. Alright. Fan out. Phaser's on stun. You all know what Davros looks like.
Yeah, like a giant sleaze bug.
That's enough of that, Lieutenant.
Aye, sir.
Let's move.
What? Everything seems to have quieted down. Hey, look. Door. It looks like a welcoming committee. For us. Well, don't get your hopes too high. Those are Mavellan warriors, sworn enemies of the Daleks.
Well, any enemy of the Daleks is a friend of mine.
Dylan!
Sorry.
Ah, my pets, you are still as I left you all those years ago. And 5 pre-programmed Daleks. This is a surprise. We are the Daleks. We are programmed to survive. We have the ability to develop in any way necessary to ensure survival. We must exterminate all humanoids. Stop! You will obey me. We obey no one. We are the superior. Stop! Superior beings. Bah! Superior until someone pulls your plug. Now, I have work to do. You must be made ready to be my personal guards. Then, we have an empire to rebuild. Scouting party returning!
Scouting party returning!
Scouting party returning!
Kona, you've returned. What is the word from Century 1 in the Wastelands?
The Upperworlders are building shelters and dwelling cubicles. They are using restored constructor machines and land rovers. They are paving streets, laying sidewalks.
No!
And they're planting trees.
Trees?
Yes! And they are irrigating the orchards with plasma-sized water.
Water?
Yes! Could it be, Mordok? Could the Upperworlders be bringing life to the surface again?
No! All Upperworlders are evil. They do not bring life. They destroy it.
But Mordok, I have seen...
A dream, Kona. There can be no life on Skaro. The war seen to that.
But that was years ago. Surely the surface can be inhabited again.
No! Look at us! This is what we are. Doomed to live a tired existence underground like animals. Do you see? And why? Because of them. They did this to us. And they only want to start that evil all over again. And the Daleks, soon they will come. And there will be war again. And death. Is that what you want? More death?
No, Modok. But maybe they can.
No, Kona. We must do this. For our people. For what's left of what life we do have. Even if we must live another 2,000 years more until the radiation lets us die. At least, we will have peace.
But at the expense of those we don't even know? At the loss of innocent lives?
Innocent?
They want to live like we do, in peace. Maybe they can stop the Daleks without another war. We could use our rocket to destroy the true evil. But they are men, like us.
No, Kona. They are not like us. We will use our rocket. On them and the Daleks.
But Mordok, listen!
Enough! No further arguments. We shall launch the rocket in 3 days.
Yes, Mordok.
Well, Doctor, this is indeed a surprise. We never expected to see you again. Why are you on Skaro? Ah, now that's a very good question. Have you got an answer? You first, Doctor. All right, I'm here by accident. My TARDIS navigational controls malfunctioned, and here I am. I see. And you, Commander? Doctor, this information is classified. Won't tell a soul. We are here in regards to Project Holocad. Holocad? But that was centuries ago. You know of its origins? Well, yes, I'm the one that was here, you know. But that would make you over 8,000 years old. Well, I've been told by many that I don't look a day over 130, but... Doctor, this is no game. What exactly do you know about the Holocad project? And how is it that you can exist in 2 different time zones within 8,000 years of each other? Unless... you... Me? You are a Time Lord. Yes, well, I could have told you that, or for that matter, your scan could have. Yes, but I would have never equated that possibility. It is an oversight that I shall not miss again. So, you are a Time Lord. And the Time Lords did not send you here? No, I told you how I got here. It was an accident. And what about the Holocad project, Doctor? Well, there's not much I can tell you, except that it was Davros' first early experiments on the Dalek travel machine. That is, before the accident that almost killed him. He was in an accident? Yes. And you saved him? Well, no, but did the Time Lord send you to Skaro back then to help Davros? No! Look! The Time Lords did send me to Skaro once before, but it wasn't to help Davros or save his life. Then why were you here? I'm afraid that is classified information. Doctor, I would not like to use extreme measures. That's good. I would not like to tell you what you want to know. You will tell me. No, I won't tell you. I assure you it has nothing to do with your interest in the Holocad project. We must know, Doctor. Why? What good is that information to you? The Holocad project was forgotten over 8,000 years ago. Nothing I could tell you could possibly be of any use to you now. Did you know of the emergency destruct sequence system? Yes, I did. It was a special system designed to destroy the containment vessels of the early genetic constructs Davros used in his experiments. That's what I know. That's what I'm telling you. That emergency system was utilized not 48 hours ago. What? Total destruction of all Dalek units? Within 120 light-year span. The Dalek troop and its forces have just decreased by almost 1/3. They're in a panic. Well, that's understandable. But the TD switch was a legend. There was a destruct button in Davros' laboratory, but it would have only locally destroyed the Daleks' planet side. Obviously, Davros had installed an additional destruct system. Ah, and somebody found it. Do you think that Davros had something to do with it? That is uncertain. All we want is the system. Ah, an advantage, I take it, in your war against the Daleks? It would give us a considerable edge. Edge? It would give you total victory. Now I know the Daleks are rambunctious, conniving, treacherous, and downright nasty, but to suddenly face a galaxy with no more Daleks... And at the hands of an equally rambunctious, conniving, but trustworthy and polite race of robots seems rather unfair, don't you think? War is never fair, Doctor. Yes, but that is what makes warfare what it is. I suggest you take up plowshares instead of swords, Commander. Call it even. Leave the Daleks to their half of the galaxy, and you keep your half of the galaxy. I'm afraid I cannot do that, Doctor. I was afraid you'd say that. You will not help us? No. Then we will find the system on our own. And if I interfere? You will not interfere, Doctor. Because in that case you would be helping the Daleks. And we would be forced to destroy you.
What are you going to do with us now?
You are free to go. But Doctor, we will be watching you. That was a most extraordinary conversation. The Holocat project isn't mentioned in your bio, Doctor.
Why did the Time Lord send you to Skaro?
It's a long story. We've got plenty of time. I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
Somebody stumbled upon Davros' old laboratory. If they're messing around in there, they could get themselves into a lot of trouble.
Don't tell me. We're going to find Davros' lair, right?
Precisely. You're getting better, Dylan.
Wish I could say the same about some of your ideas.
Where do we start? How about over there?
You want us to go down in there?
Have you got a better idea?
Not at the moment, but give me a minute.
After you, Dylan?
What do you have to say, Dylan? We obey Davros. He is supreme leader. Excellent. This is your first assignment. Listen and obey carefully. Seek out several humanoids and bring them to me. We obey.
How long has it been since anyone's been down here?
Long enough for all this dust to accumulate.
What's that noise?
Generators. Someone is down here, that's for sure.
How do you possibly know about all this? You said it yourself that Skaro was abandoned.
By the Daleks, yes. But now I'm not so sure.
Doctor, did you hear that?
What?
That. Behind the wall.
I heard it too, Doctor. Sounds like Daleks! Back against the wall, quick! Where'd it go, Doctor?
You are our prisoner. Do not move.
Dylan, is it me, or is this the third time I've seen Daleks crash through walls like that?
Knowing you, Doctor, this is probably the 10th or 12th time.
Dylan? Or 13th. I am done.
14?
Silence! At my command, you will move forward. Any attempt to escape will be punished. Is that understood?
Yes.
Is that understood?
Well, yes, that's all fine and clear, but, could you take me to your leader? You're not being very tactful, are you, Doctor? Couldn't resist.
Silence! You will now move forward to the end of that hallway. Move! Move!
All right, we're moving. Look, more Daleks.
Oh, great.
Well, dead end, eh?
Halt!
Surprise, surprise. Welcome to my parlor, said the spider to the fly. Great. Look at them. There must be thousands of them here. Are those Daleks? Yes. But how? The Daleks abandoned Skaro years ago. What are they doing here? Unless
They were here all the time.
Davros! How did you get back here?
How is it important that I have you here?
Where did you get all these Daleks?
I already told you. They never left.
Well, what about the other Daleks? How do they fit into all this?
They are traitors to be cast aside and exterminated. What you see before you is my great contingency plan. Do you think that I would let a lifetime's work be thwarted by spies and traitors?
The Daleks that betrayed you?
They are nothing. I knew that one day my own creations would probably revolt against me, and so I built this. And as you can see, I was right. And now the traitors shall feel the sting of my new army.
New army, eh? Those are husks, Davros. Where are you going to get the material to engineer the Dalek creatures? You stick plain old Daleks in those machines and you're asking for a revolution all over again. You can't win, Davros. You programmed them, and you can't recondition them.
But they can be re-engineered. And with the proper human additives, my new Daleks will not only be loyal, they shall be invincible.
Human additives? You mean...
You and your companions shall be esteemed candidates to be part of a resurrection of an empire so devastating